Hi, this is Vikram. I'm an graduate student at USL. Today I'll be showing a video tutorial on how to use the SAS Enterprise Miner.
This is the cloud version of the SAS Enterprise Miner. On the left hand side there are different options like data, sources, diagrams. I've already created a diagram, bank underscore data, so I'll take you through that. So first we need to drag and drop the file import option from the sample tab, and here we need to give the path to our file, like which file we want our data set, our model to use. Then we have the Stat Explorer tab. This tab usually gives an idea of how the variables are correlated and how they are related among each other. So first we need to run the model, and, and after that we'll get the results and we'll see like what are the variables and how are they useful. This being a cloud version is a little slow. So now we can see that the variable worth, so duration is the most important variable in our data and default is the least variable, and in the output there are other options like how the variables are, like if they are quantitative, qualitative, and so forth. So next we'll see the we'll we can add a control point. The control point gives us an option of using different models in the same data. Like here you can see there is a decision tree, two decision trees and one neural network. So first we'll see the first decision tree, and so on the properties tab we have like different options like significance level, maximum branch, maximum depth. We can change these according to our needs, but leaf size, number of rules. So let me keep the values as default and then just run this tree to see like what is the accuracy we get and how are the variables adjusted. So once we go into the results, yeah, now we can see that this is our tree model. As we had seen earlier, duration is the most important variable, so it is being used first for splitting the data. After that, we have p outcome, and then later it's like month. So these three are the most important values which we have in our data set, and so the tree has used them to build the model. So now let's go into the second decision tree and let us make it as an interactive tree. So we choose the interactive option from the properties pane. After we get the tree, we'll see like what we can do with it. So, as the term interactive means, like we can interact with the tree and we can choose values like which are important and which are significant. So here I have chosen the housing value and it has segregated the data depending on the housing values that are present. So the more darker the blue color is, the more data is present on that part of the tree. So now let us look at how we can split according to some different variables. So from action I chose split node, and then let me choose education, and if I click OK, then you can see that according to education it has segregated the values. So this is how an interactive tree works, and we can classify the variables according to that, and we can use the more significant variables in our data, so we have that option. Now let us look at the neural network. So on the properties tab we have different options like hidden units, no, residuals, yes. So these are some of the options which we have, and we can change it like according to our need, like how is the model we want. So let me keep it as default and then run this neural network and then see like what are the results it shows.